This week has been a rough one for Kamala Harris. I mean, she cannot catch a break from any direction. This week, her and her husband, Doug, were out grocery shopping in a local market there in California, and onlookers caught her shopping using plastic bags. Now, typically, using plastic bags wouldn't be that big of a deal. You know, my wife and I use them. Not only do we use them to carry our groceries in, we use them as trash can liners and sometimes additional carry bags and all types of stuff. But you may or may not remember, Kamala Harris and the rest of the lefty lunatics, they were die hard against anybody using plastic bags and how, you know, that was destroying the planet and how terrible of a person you are if you use plastic. Now, fast forwarded, after she got demolished in the election, now she was spotted out utilizing those bags. Not to mention, Katt Williams and Stephen A. Smith tore into her this week. And we're going to get into, I want to show you this clip by Katt Williams and by Stephen A. Smith. And then I'm going to come back and share some commentary with you. Let's check out what Katt had to say as far as on Kamala and get a quick laugh at the same time.
Ain't black men that let Kamala down. It was everybody the fuck else. Nobody voted for this bitch. Women didn't vote for her. Indians didn't vote for her. Jews didn't vote for her. She married a Jew. They did not vote for her. Bitches that wanted an abortion didn't vote for her. It was sad. Sad. They said that Katt Williams got more votes. I wasn't even running. Said they just wrote me in. I don't know. I expected more of Kamala. It's one thing to get your ass whooped, but you still got to come out, man. She ain't even show the fuck up for her own. She left her own sorority out there in the cold.
Katt crazy. Now let's check out what Stephen A. Because Stephen A. had something to say too. Let's see what Stephen A. had to say about the week that Kamala had. Stephen A. Smith feels like a damn fool for voting for Kamala Harris and declares she would not been the president. Let's see what he got to say.
It's different. This may get me in a little trouble. You know the difference between the Obama and Harris campaigns was? Obama connected with people, and all the celebrities wanted to do concerts because they wanted to be with Obama, because he was with the people. In the Harris campaign, they went after the celebrities to do the concerts to get the people. They got it backwards.
I'm just saying, I don't know about that. Okay, let's be honest here. First of all, one could argue that Obama resonated more because the people chose him to be the Democratic nominee for the presidency of the United States of America, as opposed to somebody backdooring their way into that position. Let's just be honest about it. You had Biden. Right. I know that you supported Biden. Obviously, you spoke about his mental acuity and all of that other stuff, but we all saw what we saw. Before the debate on June 27th, when the debate happened, and by the time that was exposed, you then waited 3 weeks after that before he decided to walk away, but it was too late for anybody else to get in. So Kamala Harris, who didn't resonate during the primaries in 2020, couldn't even get to Iowa, suddenly is the Democratic nominee. And then then you roll up at the convention in Chicago, and everybody's like, she's a rock star. So it was like, wait a minute, how that happened? I don't know how that happened. So you're looking at all of those things and you're saying, yes, I voted for her. A lot of people voted for her. But in the end, we end up feeling like damn fools because we supported it. We fell for the okie doke, as they say. You know she did. If you had a primary, the likelihood is that she would not have been the Democratic nominee. And you can't say that about Trump in this side.
Look at Stephen A. Again, Stephen A. is like Bill Maher. Every once in a while, they have clarity. But it seems like to me, Stephen A. has been red-pilled a lot more. And let's just face it, let's be real. Stephen A. know he's been a Trump supporter the whole time. but he's on ESPN, which is up under Disney, and he had to play the game. And he was getting close to that line prior to the election, and every time he stepped out of bounds, they spanked him. But now that Trump has won, you notice how Stephen A. he's a lot more liberal with the things he's saying. When I say liberal, meaning he's a lot freer in the words that he's using right now. He's walked off that. Seemed like he didn't got off that Democrat plantation, and he over here in MAGA world where he's treated fairly, his opinions are heard, and just common sense rules the day. But this is the story right here that I was talking about as far as with Kamala and I cannot stand all of these ads and stuff they have on these things. But here it is, Kamala Harris branded a hypocrite after furious fans spot detail from shopping trip with husband Doug Emhoff. You know, the woman beating adulteress Doug Emhoff, who they tried to make like was this big. He was so big on, women's issues, and he was the first female, male, first husband, whatever title they was giving him. Then come to find out, this dude cheated on his wife with the nanny, got her pregnant. Then she blames him for losing the baby. Then in 2012, he smacks her girlfriend so hard she spins around. And then this is who they put out on Front Street. And have you seen the reports where they say Kamala has actually been blaming Dougie Doug for her loss? It's crazy. But, the whole thing is just nuts. But yeah, Kamala Harris cannot catch a break. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a solid. Hit that like button. I'll never ask you for a cash app, never ask for super chat, but your like is currency. It helps spread the video around. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, you should do so. I encourage you to do so. And when you do, hit that notification bell and select all, so you'll be updated when I release new content. On this channel, I share sales strategy and political and current events. So, make sure you subscribe. Check out what I got coming up next. Other than that, I appreciate you for stopping in. I'm Brian Maxwell, saying I look forward to seeing you at the top. Over and out.